Yes. Hey guys, Gerald Peters. One of the things about the stock market that's different than other markets, or maybe not different than other markets, but different than other aspects of life is with no more effort, you can make 10, 20, 100, 1,000 times your money. That's not true in other areas of life. It's not true in real estate. If you add another 10 doors or another 100 doors, trust me, there's more effort involved. There's more maintenance. There's more headaches and more problems. Not a bad thing. It just is what it is. If you want to make more money at your job, you're going to have to do overtime, work harder, do more, get promoted, more effort involved. When it comes to the stock market, it's not that way. With a click of a button, I could buy 1 share, you buy 10 shares, Karen buys 1,000 shares, Gary buys 10,000 shares, and with no more effort, we all did the same effort. We all clicked the button at exactly the same time. And guess what? We all made different amounts of money. The system is completely and totally fractal. It's really amazing if you think about it. It's super fascinating that with just no more effort, you could make 10 times, 20 times, 30 times your money. Now, what's the good part of that? It means you get to practice. Repetition is the mother of skill. So it's one of the few places where you can just come in. You don't need a certificate. You don't need a diploma. You don't need permission. You don't have to ask anyone anything to be involved in the stock market. You just simply open a brokerage account and begin investing. Or in this case, trading. So think on that. With a small amount of money, you can begin the process of practicing. Repetition is the mother of skill. And so is your goal when you get involved in trading or in the stock market shouldn't necessarily be to make money, although we want to make money. Let's go inside here for a second. Come in. I got this cat. I've been feeding this stray cat and he's calling me. I'm trying to get him tame. So, with no more effort, so if you think on that, you could practice. You could buy 5 shares. You could buy 10 shares and push your intent into the universe, right? So check it out. You could come over here. You could begin studying and learning and mastering and taking your time. Like it isn't about get rich quick. It isn't about catching the next trend or the next hot stock. It's about developing skills. You'll see I go live here every Sunday trying to share people this strategy that I created. I didn't create it. It's just stuff that I've figured out. I've learned. You know, I've studied. I've learned these things. And I call it the money flow trading system. And I teach it free, right? It's better to give than to receive. I learned that in Sunday school. It's how karma works. You know, what you put out, you get back. Science of Getting Rich says that if you give people more in use value than you ask for in monetary value, you'll be greatly rewarded. It's the secret to success. We're gonna go out here and feed this cat. So that's what I'm thinking on today, is how with no extra effort, you could buy 100 shares, the next guy buys 10,000 shares. I make $100, you make $1,000, and the guy over there makes $1 million. And all we did was the same thing. We simply pushed the button at the same time. And so as your skill set grows, as your ability grows, as you internalize the process, as you develop a winning strategy, not pursuing making money, but pursuing perfect trades or perfect execution. That's what I'm always trying to do, perfect execution. Whether it be buying a rental property, I want to buy it at the right price. I want to make sure there's margin and room there for profit and cash flow. I want to fix it up the right way. When I buy a stock, I want to buy it at the right price. I want to set my targets. I want to have my stop losses. These things are not done haphazard. They're done on point, on purpose, with a strategy and with a plan. This cat's literally yelling at me. He's getting friendlier and friendlier. Check him out. Hey, stop all that noise. Stop all that noise. Oh, he's getting friendlier and friendlier now. He's been living under my house.
It's all right.
I don't know why I didn't leave it in the, I should have left it in the jar. So, the nature of the system is fractal. Anyone can participate, regardless of age, race, or financial situation. That's the way the system works. There's nobody keeping you out of the stock market but you. There's nobody keeping you. Now, the real estate market has higher barriers, right? We need a 700 credit score. We need a 2-year work history. We need a down payment. So there's bigger barriers to get involved in that game. But there's virtually no barriers to keep you from trading. Virtually none. This is why you should be trading. Because anyone can do it, whether you're 17 years old or 70 years old. It's something that you can learn to do for the rest of your life. If instead of focusing, don't focus on making money. Focus on executing perfect trades, understanding position management, understanding position sizing, understanding stop losses and targets, and how the business cycle works and how interest rates work and what PE means and what dividend ratios. Like, become a fucking student. Like, actually apply yourself to try to actually learn and spend time on it. You know, I watch people who spend almost no time. You should be devoting at least an hour every day to this game. What do you think? You're just gonna print fucking money with no effort involved? Of course not. But the beautiful thing about the game, the effort that you put in now, you know forever. So once you understand profit targets, once you understand stop losses and position sizing and controlling your emotions and trading inside of this idea of the zone and trading a portfolio of undervalued assets with targets, once you understand this, you carry that with you for life, and now you can just add 0 and another 0 and another 0 and another 0 and make as much money as your brain and your mind and your spirit and soul or allow you to receive. But you have to get past the quick hustle. You have to get past the make money, get it quick, and get into the developing skills. Become a person who actually deserves to receive. That's a whole different game. Like, who do I need to become to be a person that receives? Who do I need to be a person that makes $10,000 a day trading? I'm not that guy right now, but I could be. The system is completely fractal. There's nothing keeping me from being that person except my own mind. And I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. You're trying to get there too. Hey, join me on Sunday. If you don't have my free ebook, you don't have to die broke. That makes you a loser. So get the book so that you're not a loser. The chances of you doing everything that I teach in that book, if you're not rich right now, you're not doing it. And your goal should be rich, irregardless of what you do for a living. Hey, being rich isn't laid up for certain people. It's available to anybody on planet Earth. You just have to begin to do things in a certain way and to do those things consistently over and over and over and over without deviating, no matter what the fuck is going on in the world. No matter COVID, no matter about a job or your spouse or what is going on in the world, you have to be on point, on track every day. Like, this is a plan. You choose, you decide right now, the things you're doing right now, the friends you have, the people you hang out with, the shit you put in your brain decides right now where you'll be in 5, 6, 7 years. The things you're doing right now, how hard you're pushing. I try to push hard every day. Every day I'm on these markets, every day. For 21 years, every fucking day, Monday through Friday, I'm looking at stock charts. I'm looking at charts. Where's oil? Where's gold? Where's bonds? Where's the S&P 500? Where are my stocks? How are industrials doing? What about financial stocks? What about consumer staples? And what about, where's the play in the dividend sector? Like, all of these things are going through my mind. Why? Because I'm trying to get rich, man. I'm trying to get rich. Where are interest rates? Is there a house I need to refinance? Could I push equity up over here? What can I do to build this empire that I'm building? What can I do every day to get a little bit richer? Where can I save? Where should I invest? Like, it's a big money machine. I call it the money flow. But you got to push on it every day, man. You got to push on it. And today there's probably some excuse, and yesterday you had some excuse, and then last fucking Thursday you had some excuse why you couldn't push, or you missed the charts because of something that works. What other bullshit excuse have you come up with? What other excuse do you have? Because most people have a lot of them. Most people have a lot of them, man. But the beautiful thing about this world is it's all about decisions. Like everything starts with the decision. I've decided right now to get rich. And start. Like start doing shit rich people do. Assume, see, the success formula is be, then do, then have. Like you first be it in your mind. You have to assume what it is you're trying to be. You don't try to be a runner. You start fucking running. And then as you do it every day, day after day, guess what? You're not working out anymore. You're a runner. You know, bodybuilders aren't working out. They're doing what bodybuilders do. They eat right, sleep right, exercise right. They're living it. They assume it. They become it. And so if you want to be a successful trader, you have to be a trader. Like in your mind first. And begin to assume the things that traders assume and think the things traders think and read the things and eat the things and act the things and your life begins to change around that process. You're not going to accidentally get rich. I got rich because everything else became second. My life began to revolve around me trading and doing real estate. Everything else revolved around that. What most people do is put everything the other way. In other words, I structured everything that the reason I got up and went to work was to make money so I could put it in the stock market. I went to work not to pay the electric bill. It's to get money to put in the stock market. It's to get money to buy real estate. It was to get money to build my investing business. That's why the fuck I get up and go to work and grind. It's not to pay the bills. Now, I have to pay the bills, obviously, right? But when your mindset changes, is I don't do this to survive, live paycheck to paycheck. I'm doing this so that I could grow and expand. Guess what? As you begin to think on that, the universe begins to open up those doors. Those windows and doors begin to open as the universe tries to prove the shit you're saying because it's set up to help you. That's what prayer is about. That's what affirmations are about. It's what positive thinking is about. It's the whole concept of God. Whoever your God is, this idea of this universal power that's set up to help you, but it ain't gonna help bullshit. It's not gonna help a liar. It's not gonna help someone that's lying to themselves. It's gonna help someone that's doing the shit they say they're going to do. And so you have to change it. You have to get on the other side of the cash register. And so for me, that became a guy that stopped reading books and started writing books. I stopped looking what other people said and started publishing what I said. I stopped reading courses on buying real estate and I started buying real estate. You get what I'm saying? I began to change the nature of how I approach the world and the universe. I'm the person putting out content, not receiving it. I'm writing the books, I'm not reading them. Right? Because I had reached the level where I had taken in enough. And you have enough. Everything that's in me is in you, and everything that was in Steve Jobs, Einstein, Donald Trump, or any other of these you have the exact same power inside of you. It's what you do with it. And it's what you believe. It's what you do with it. There's no forces holding you down. And don't spend a fucking second on poor people or listening to their bullshit or whining and crying and structural injustice. Fuck all that. That's all power. That's all shit from the devil. Dude, that's all shit from the other side or whatever you want to call it, from a dark place, because none of that shit is holding you back. None. None of it. You have all the power you need inside of you. And if you don't believe that, then to hell with the God you believe in. You just said he doesn't work. And that ain't true. So everything you need, you have right now. You just got to get on it, man. This cat's starting to drive me crazy. You just got to get on it, man. A lot of you guys are listening to idiots, too. A lot of these guys are fools. Just separating people from their money. Beautiful day out in Texas, huh? Beautiful day. Hey, hit my link up there. Subscribe, man. Click like. Give me a little feedback. If you like hearing the messages, I go live every Sunday morning where I teach my trading strategy completely free, just pushing my intent into the universe. If you like what you hear, pick up my book. If not, don't worry about it. My first book is free. If you don't have that book, you're a loser. Seriously, you're a loser. I don't care who you are, how smart you are. If you haven't have that book and you haven't read it, you are a loser, okay? Don't be a loser. Be the opposite of a loser. Get it. It's completely free. And read it. I promise you, if it doesn't help you, I'll give your money back. I'll give you all the free money that you spent on it back.